But this time, chapter 29, they do not actually smuggle. Misha actually takes her, not to smuggle, but actually takes her to the graveyard to show her the stone angel. He then explains that when you die, your angel comes out, or your soul does, and that your angel never dies. Again, that shows the symbolism of a soul, okay? It shows that their angel never dies, and it shows what Misha believes, which is very important to the story, what he believes in. So again, Misha kind of continues talking about heaven, how they don't live on earth, but the angels live in heaven. Janina does something very interesting. Janina then smacks the angel and says, "I don't like you." Now there's a reason for that. Why would she do that? Why would she smack the angel and say, "I don't like you"? Well, the angel is supposed to represent protection. The angel is supposed to represent peace and supposed to represent a soul. And so she seems to not feel very protected by the angels because of her living situation. So she might believe in angels, but she definitely doesn't seem to, she seems pretty mad at them, right? She seems sort of angry and says she doesn't like them because she doesn't feel protected. And then ends the chapter with the Nazis basically doing a flamethrower, right? Doing a flamethrower down into the sewers. And that's actually where the other orphans are hanging out, is in the sewers. So Misha gets really, really worried about them being in the sewers, but they survive. They survive down there. But it's just showing how the Nazis are doing everything they can to try to get the orphans or anyone who's smuggling, to try to keep them in the ghetto or kill them. And that is actually how that chapter ends. Today, what you guys are going to be doing today is not actually going to be reading today. What you are going to do is you are going to actually be creating a Google slide presentation. Okay? Now, how you're going to do this is you're going to choose 5 different chapters for this week. Now, we've read 10 chapters total this week, quite a bit. About actually double what we normally read. But you're going to pick 5 different chapters, and what you're going to do is you're going to, and I have these directions also below, so make sure you look at those. But what you're going to do is you're going to start with your title slide. That's where you put your name, your hour, and then you can put the title of your presentation. The next slide is where you're going to pick a GIF, and you're also going to pick a chapter. So let's just say, for example, you pick chapter 20. Well, for chapter 20, if you pick that chapter, you're going to insert a GIF that has to do with that chapter, and then you have to explain what your GIF has to do with that chapter. So you're really telling me about the chapter through a GIF and then explaining it. Now again, you're going to do that with 5 different chapters. So maybe you'll do chapter 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. But you'll have to do it with 5 different chapters. That's what the 5 slides are for. So a GIF per slide, which basically means a GIF per chapter. Okay, so you're going to and the GIF has to do with the chapter. You got to think about what happened in the chapters. And you'll have to think about, okay, what GIF goes with this. Okay, so that's going to be your presentation. Now you're going to work on it today, and you're going to work on it on Monday. Okay, so you're going to have today and Monday to work on it. So that means by 11:59 p.m. on Monday it is due. So you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. 4 days to do this. Okay, so definitely is due then. Make sure that you do it. And also keep in mind, always do the bell work. Because that's really how I take attendance, right? So always do the bell work first, okay? Have a good Friday, and I will see you guys on Monday.